Hi. So I wanted to do the Shabbat blessings for you and your family. And this is the very young person version, the short version. So we're going to start with lighting Shabbat candles. And traditionally, this was done by lighting candles with a match. When I was a little girl, if my family and I were like on a trip, on a vacation, and it was Shabbat, my father would tell us, okay, we're going to leave this one light on. That's going to be our Shabbat lamp. And so it helped me to see that lighting the candles isn't so much about putting a match on some wax. It's about setting something as an indicator light. You know how if you're making coffee and the light goes on, you know your coffee's ready or anything like that? An indicator light. So I really think one of the functions of lighting Shabbat candles is just to be an indicator light. So everybody knows when they come in the house, oh, it's Shabbat. And even if the candles were no longer burning, the custom was always to leave the candlesticks on the table or at their place for the duration of Shabbat, so that every time you walk by, you'd be reminded, oh, it's Shabbat. So a few years ago, I started using these kind of battery operated candles, and I really love them because they're a lot safer. And I often light my Shabbat candles and then go out to services at BSO. So I just wanted to use these today anyway. So the fun thing about these is that I pressed them twice and they're going to be lit for 4 hours. So it kind of mimics an actual candle that burns for 3 or 4 hours. All right. Do these look like real candles burning to you? They do to me. Okay, so that's one thing. You have candlesticks around your house? You could do sort of like a scavenger hunt. Do you have a set of candlesticks? A lot of Jewish people have candlesticks inherited from their grandparents or great-grandparents, and we hear a lot of stories about when people came to this country. That was one of the few things they brought with them. So it kind of symbolizes how important Shabbat has been to your family going back many generations, and it reminds us how important Judaism was to our ancestors. Okay, we do a traditional gesture of welcoming 3 times around our candles. You could imagine that that's like welcoming in your family and friends closer to you, welcoming the whole vibe of Shabbat relaxation closer to you, welcoming God closer to you. And then I'm going to sing you the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu להדליק נר של Shabbat. And when I take my hands away from my eyes, my Shabbat candles are lit. Okay. Next, we want to do Kiddush, the prayer over wine. I'm using a wine cup that I think was given to my brother for his bar mitzvah. Okay, there. Isn't that beautiful? Shows you great job. Okay. Trying to get to the right height so I'm in the middle of the frame here. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. It's traditional to use wine, and you can use grape juice. And if you don't have either of those, it's also acceptable to use what would be a festive beverage for you. Next, I'm going to say the motzi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Okay, so I hope that you have some challah or some festive kind of bread at home. I hope you enjoy Shabbat with your family.